Time and time again, people are gonna try to frame what I'm doing as some type of fat shaming or some other dumb fuck shit, you feel me? I'm gonna say it like this. There's a lot of people who are deeply ashamed of being fat, right? And my purpose is to help these people heal themselves of what has been plaguing them. There's also people that were like me who are deeply ashamed of being like fucking skin and bones. People always picking on you, telling you skinny, all this other shit, you MAGA, you know what I'm saying? And people trying to bully you, even fat people throwing their weight around on you, you feel me? So you gotta get your weight up. So it's both ends of the spectrum. You see what I'm saying? But what we're here to talk about is the deeper implication behind all of this, which is that y'all have to recognize that obesity is an actual disease. Like, y'all may not try to think about it as that because y'all have been fucking duped into accepting certain shit, just like addiction is a psychological disease, a mental form of illness, right? You should be able to regulate your own emotions in certain ways. Obesity is an actual physiological, biological disease, you feel me? And it comes along with a whole lot of other comorbidities, as they would say. A comorbidity is basically stacking different types of illnesses. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to obesity, you already know people's blood pressure is gonna be through the fucking crazy roof. You got an insulin issue, so you running the risk of diabetes, right? You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna lead to way more maladies down the line. You see what I'm saying? People losing their feet, people losing their arm, people losing their legs and shit, getting that shit amputated, right? You know what I'm saying? This is real life. Cause motherfuckers can't stop hogging down hoagies and shit, you feel me? So y'all have to stop allowing people to diminish the truth seeker and the truth speaker in you and really get beyond the superficiality of things. This is about truly healing people, bro. Like, if you follow a certain nutrition protocol, you can be healed of everything. But I'm gonna put it like this. I also realize that a lot of people believe that obesity runs in the family. Obesity does not run in the family. As a genetic potential to amass and accumulate adipose fat tissue underneath your skin and in the different areas in defense of evolutionary, I guess, scarcity. For example, if you go a long duration without having food, you have energy to burn. That's why people can get fat. But people are genetically predisposed to the ability to store fat adipose tissue. That doesn't mean you have to live like that. You have to learn yourself and then curb your diet. But people have been born into families and social structures that have passed on habits, behaviors that haven't gone questioned or inspected. So just because you see grandma, you see uncle, and you see everybody else, Chris XYZ in the fifth, is all obese, you start to indoctrinate yourself under the mindset and the self-image that that's who you should be, or that that's normal. You've normalized it because you've internalized it through your association with family as a growing up child. Your self-image now holds that as a preconceived notion, but that's totally erroneous, and that's another false conception. You can change that shit. You know what I'm saying? But most people operate off of averages. So this is why you need to get yourself around people who decide to raise their standards and operate on a certain standard of operation, because you're going to only rise to the standards of the individuals that you put yourself around. So if you fuck around with a whole bunch of people who, you know, get drunk all the fucking time and talk about how fucking society fucking sucks and all this other shit so they can cop out and fucking come up with all these alibis to be less and avoid their actual work to build the life that they really fucking respect, then that's exactly what you're gonna be. But if you put yourself around people who are deeply honest and integritous to what they really respect, their visions and, you know, their selves and their communities, and, you know, they just don't fucking lie, then you're gonna raise yourself to that level of integrity and honesty that's by nature going to bring you the life that you want, because you're not gonna settle for anything else. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna cop out. You're not gonna come up with bullshit ass excuses because you know it could be done, and the only reason you're not getting it done is because of your personal attachment to some type of comfort, mentally or physically, or it could just be a personal mental infirmity. And that's what it boils down to, them drug addict motherfuckers too, or people that's dependent on substances for emotional regulation, you know what I mean, where they're really just procrastinating dealing with the stressor and evolving and adapting and healing and growing through that whatever discomfort. Because when I stopped smoking and I stopped drinking, it was like, listen, I'm now in these social situations that were my cues and my triggers to smoke and to drink. But now, instead of using that as a coping mechanism to deal with my personal infirmities and my personal anxieties in the moment, I'm just gonna sit here and evolve emotionally, right? To the point where I don't need those things, and actually these things would actually harm me in the long term, whether it be biophysically, biochemically, you feel me, or just creating more emotional infirmity. Right, now I'm free, motherfucker, and I'm swagged out, you feel me, confident, without a drink, you feel me? You need liquid courage. I am courage, you feel me? You just gotta build that shit. So circle it all back. Get back to the point. Obesity is a motherfucking disease, you feel me? And y'all gotta stop allowing people to do that shit, you feel me? And playing it, oh no, he just runs in the family, big bone. I know some people with big bones, and the people with the biggest bones can build the biggest muscle, right? So at the end of the day, we're not going for that. And it's the same thing with you bullshit motherfuckers who try to run that line of, how do you say, you know, society and that acceptable beauty standard of fucking bulimic, you know what I'm saying, skinny fucking twigged out ass motherfuckers. Like, no, just because you're getting a pass more than obese people, trust, to the discerning and educated eye, we can see exactly how you live. I'm gonna keep telling you, you look how you live. If you wanna look better, you gotta live better. If you wanna live better, you have to think better, right? So basically, you look how you think. Right, so we can see how your mind operates based on your appearance. And people will say that's superficial, but it's no, there's a direct correlation between your thoughts, your deeds, or your actions, and then what your life will reflect. You feel me? A motherfucker who does 1,000 push-ups a day is gonna look like a motherfucker who does 1,000 push-ups a day. Motherfucker who eats 1,000 fucking packs of fucking Swedish fish, Tootsie Rolls, and fucking greasy ass, whatever the fuck, is gonna look like that. You feel me? You can't dispute. That's not for debate. That's not an opinion. This is fucking science. You feel me? So that's what y'all also gonna stop doing, is fucking trying to debate facts. You feel me? Circle it back. The point of this is to enlighten you to all of these facts, right? And then bring it back together to make you realize, wait, people need to heal themselves, you feel me? You don't need to live in that level of discomfort. Motherfuckers is getting coronaries and shit, heart disease, fucking all types of wild shit, bro, that don't need to exist, that only exist because people can't get out of their own way. Or people sometimes haven't even been awakened to the potential that they can shift, because like I said earlier, they were born around a whole bunch of shitty ass examples, and they just been taking cues from the people around them. Right, oh, it runs in the family. No, not thinking about how to solve this problem runs in the fucking family. And I'm gonna change that. That's how you break generational curses. In that same exact sentence that I've never said and that I just said is exactly how you break generational. You're taking cues from people around you who have bad habits and maladaptive behaviors. The only thing that runs in the family is people not questioning what's going on and figuring out how to solve that problem. So once you do that, you start breaking generational curses. Right, you don't have to live like that. You can swag the fuck up. And it's very simple and it's very easy. But you have to drop the ego, and you have to increase your self-worth and your self-esteem to even be able to feel like, hold on, like, I deserve to be better than this. Fuck off, fuck what they doing. I don't give a fuck what they doing. You feel me? I'm gonna live my life, because nobody could live for me, nobody could die for me. So what I gotta do is do me for real, for real. You feel me? And be that example. You feel me? Don't talk it, live it, walk it. You know what I'm saying? Because when people start to see it, they're going to be like, oh shit, like, nah, that shit really changed. You can't be a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking no advice from no spiritual motherfucker who got fucking the jelly belly, the jelly rolls, you know what I'm saying? You talking about this, that, and the fourth. Or you out here, you know what I'm saying, smoked out, burning sage, but your lips all black and ashy. You know what I'm saying? You don't got nothing going for yourself. You just really trying to avoid life. That's why you keep getting high. Like, nah, we out here raw dogging reality with our minds, bro. We sober as a motherfucker, bro. And we self-directed like a motherfucker. So basically, we have all the power that we ever need. Most people need all the motivation in the world. Most people need all the substances in the world. Oh, I'm gonna do it when I smoke. I'm gonna feel better and be able to do it. No, you're not. You slump. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna feel. No, now you just feel lethargic. Right? Y'all got everything y'all need, and y'all still can't get what actually needs to be done. So it's not about the substances at this point. It's about your mindset. You feel me? And you need to develop that inner values and these inner cores by non-negotiable daily implementation of the right fucking blueprint. And then you start to see results, and then the results and the confidence becomes hand in hand and in tandem, because the reason that you would be confident, or confidence, comes from knowing how to do something very well. So once you pull something off, you're like, oh no, wow, I can pull things off. What's the next thing I want to pull off? Right. So end of the day, y'all just gonna stop lying on the truth. Obesity is a motherfucking disease. I'm not fat shaming people. People are legitimately ashamed to be fat. Y'all need to stop fucking playing into that shit and actually like encourage them to help themselves be who they want to be for real, so they could be proud of themselves, you feel me, instead of force feeding people shit. And fuck all you skinny ass motherfuckers with no muscle, you know what I'm saying, who walking around thinking that y'all got a pass. We see you, you soft as hell, and if we touch you, you jiggle, wiggle just like them. It's just not as apparent. So stop trying to go under the radar and get your weight up, you heard? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I'm the realest motherfucker that I know at this point, you feel me? Like there's some high level real motherfuckers too, you feel me? I can't even say that. But I'm talking about in my immediate world, y'all niggas ain't keeping it real enough, you feel me? And that's just what it is. So you can continue down the path of lying and placating and getting down with the get down, but whatever you are, your world is yours. We gonna get up with the get up. You know what I'm saying? Evolution, only solution. Self-mastery, only success. Tap in, align yourself with the right mindset, the right blueprint, and make sure that you're gonna live the best life possible. Other than that, that whack shit is a fucking choice, and that's why motherfuckers ain't gonna wanna fuck with you, you feel me? Bottom line, you know what it is.